Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Ori and the Blind Forest. I'm Nai.
I'm Mako, and I believe we're headed into the end game.
Oh, we're at the end game. This is it.
This is the end game. And
I'm
you know
assuming
what?
this is the final cutscene.
This is kind of what I expected.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I expected. After all, who understands one mother better than another? Trance and I were talking about this, and Kuro is not evil, and never has been.
It's just doing what it thinks will keep its chicks safe, but
Yep.
do you think letting everything catch on fire is really going to keep her chicks safe?
Well, here's the problem. Trees don't speak bird. I'm quoting Trance here. Trees don't speak bird. Birds don't speak tree. The spirit tree didn't know what it was doing would hurt Kuro and her young.
And the spirit tree is on fire, which is bad.
Nah. I kind of imagine that having its pearl back.
The heart of the forest. But something that doesn't really live in the light can't be exposed to something that powerful.
I suppose so. Now we get a hard rain to stop the fire. Because now that the spirit tree has access to everything,
It can begin trying to put things back together, however long it takes. And the mountain finishes erupting.
and it's calmed. You can even see birds above it. Didn't take too long for things to get back to normal.
Wow, when you get a tree, you've got a magical tree with a fusion reactor plugged into it.
Pretty much.
And there's Ori, or an Ori.
I think that one's our Ori. Those are the other Oris.
But now there are more.
I do really like this little just scene of
Gumo just flopping down.
notice the
and-
rock. No, I mean the entire rock.
Yes. Ah!
Uh-huh. There's not a lot of ways this could end. Well, I wasn't expecting only 45 seconds of gameplay after the start of this episode, but
But you know what? I think they might have been the best 45 seconds they could be.
yeah. A couple achievements were unlocked there for those who didn't notice. One called Love, which would be for, I'm assuming, taking control of Naru and saving Ori. And then, of course, the journey ends, which is that's really the end of the game. Now, I will point out, Mako, notice how the tree does not look much different now than it did when I said it looked just fine.
Yeah.
This is how it's supposed to look.
But at the same time, all the little glowing in the flowers does make it look nicer in my eyes.
Yeah.
As
Well,
opposed
remember,
to...
there was glowy when we went and looked at it last time. I don't think it was quite as flowerful, but
Even sails there. Scene. I can't even pronounce these things. Bleh. Words, they mean things.
Yeah, me and Trance were talking about it earlier when I went to get some food, and we were discussing things, and his take on it was that the only bad guy in this game is the storm from the beginning that caused the whole bit of nonsense. Were it not for that, nothing would have happened.
That is very true.
So you have a big ruin storm, and that just does things.
Reminding
like
us once
this.
more that Mother Nature does not give a honk.
Yeah. But that was Trance's comment that he gave me, was that birds do not speak tree and trees do not speak bird. Therefore, you know, the tree did something stupid, the bird did something stupid, and that caused everything.
Well, I think you can also go back and look at it as a whole. You know, dark is not evil, but light is not necessarily good either. They both make errors.
Mm-hmm. And especially assuming one is better than another can cause a whole heap of problems.
Well, they know what they say about assuming.
That it has you coming to conclusions faster than you should?
I
really like this credit sequence.
It's got lots of nice little art bits in there.
I think part of the thing that's interesting is that you have Ori. Ori's this huge player in things, and the game identifies Ori from the beginning as Hope, and never talks about it. Like they identify Ori as just Hope, and then you just move on, and it's not until way later that at the very end of the game we can see what that hope is. You know, hope that the forest will come back, hope that things will be set right again. Hope that someone that can actually live in the light can take care of this new egg. I was thinking some time ago that Ori reminds me of something. I'm trying to remember what it was. Like something very specific. I'm kind of curious why Major Nelson got a special thanks in here.
Was this on an Xbox Live thing?
It's a Microsoft game. It's Microsoft Studios. It is on the Xbox. But it's just kind of Larry Herb is, the actual name of Major Nelson, who is a big part of the Xbox Live community, and I think he's like community lead.
Oh, that's cute.
Mm-hmm. It was kind of interesting that he gets a specific shout out. There we go.
Aww.
That's a hell of a prize.
That is just too cute.
Okay, guys, shorter episode than usual, but I really don't think there's much else that needs to be said here. Do I have a thing that tells me...
You look at the cutscenes.
6 hours, 6 minutes.
And I don't think you're allowed... completed. You're not allowed to restart that file.
Yeah. Can't do anything about it. Might be a comparison file. But yeah, I could go see the cutscenes. There's only a couple of them. So. Okay, folks. We'll see you next time.